What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we're back with some more content. What did you expect? We're back with our Grombrindal campaign, Total War Warhammer 3. And last time we left off, we were doing our quest battle. I believe this is going to be for our weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and jump into it right away. We're up against some Chaos Warriors. Shouldn't be too bad. We've had plenty of experience against these guys. They do have 2 chosen units. That's really the only scary thing. The White Dwarf faces a massive chaos army, the like of which has not been seen in many years. Grombrindal and his throng steel themselves for the task ahead. He is glad its ranks are so numerous. I didn't read the rest.
Let's get about this. These chaos-loving Ungi are in need of a reckoning, all right. I have an oath to fulfill, so don't mind me if I'm greedy, but I need to kill lots of crudgy braggarts to get my axe channeling the runes.
It is for his axe.
I promised Grimnir there'd be a mighty tally, and I ain't one for breaking such an oath. So come on, let's have 'em!
A nice little speech. Alrighty, let's go ahead and set up. We will take the high ground. 3 dwarf warriors and hammers. Gunners and iron drakes in front and in center. And then our other dwarves and hammers on the left flank. Oh, this is wonky, that's why. Ekron miners with the blasting charges protecting. Runesmith can go on the right flank with the gyrocopters. 4 quarrelers will just line you up in the center. And then grudge thrower puts you in the back. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to push towards these guys. We'll go ahead and separate our quarrelers now. And then we will move our lineup. Unless they start moving towards us. Should be able to take out these Marauder Horsemen quite easily. And they only have 1 on each flank, and that's going to be their only missile troop. So our gyrocopters should be pretty safe here. As long as we're taking out their ranged troops. Should work out. See if this draws them to us. They are pushing up with this left flank cav. We'll see how far they push up. Once we do some damage. Yeah, they should push up towards us, so not too worried about it. They haven't even gotten a volley off yet. And with the fire damage, it also hurts their leadership. I don't think I was aware of that before. Alright, already caused them to break. Grudge thrower is not in range yet. It's getting there though. Looks like we did go ahead and take 1 volley. Did some decent damage. Took out a good chunk of our health. About 700 of it. But let's take their other missile troops down. And then we'll find their chosen units and drop some bombs. Did lose a helicopter. Did that do damage? Marauders. I wonder if that did damage. Crashing helicopter. We've only lost 1, which is good. The more we have, the more bombs we can carry. They're flanking pretty heavy with reinforcements, and these cav came back. So let's find their chosen units real quick and drop some bombs on them. Grudge thrower should be in range. We also have reinforcements on this left flank. So let's go ahead and prepare for them. Get 1 quarreler to face them as well. Those are just going to be Chaos Warriors and Marauders, so nothing too major. Drop the first bombs. Decent hit. Drop the second bombs. Target their Marauder Horsemen. We need to make sure our Quarrelers can hit their Marauder Horsemen. Let's get minus speed on these guys. We'll keep you on guard mode. And focusing the cav. We did lose one more helicopter. That's fine. Go ahead and hit them in the back. And we'll move Grombrindal up a little bit. Get ready to receive the enemy. They're doing decent damage to our hammers with all this jav, but their cav's about to break. Left flank is looking good. Hitting these guys in the back. Let's go hit these Marauder Horsemen again. We got 10 seconds till we can cast another rune. I think we'll just hold formation for now. That is a little bit annoying. We'll send our Dwarf Warriors back. Buff up Grombrindal. He should be able to take all of this no problem. Especially with the Iron Drakes and Thunders. Their line should just disappear. Marauder Horsemen are fleeing. We'll get the Hammers involved and we'll get an armor piercing rune in here. Even though these guys don't have high armor, it should do extra damage regardless. Decent damage right there. Let's hit these chosen great weapons. Lord's about to get taken out. This is easy money right here. Nothing we really have to worry about. Grudge throwers did take a beating from these Chaos Warhounds. Is what it is though. Make sure we're keeping up with these Marauder Horsemen. These are just Marauders and Chaos Warriors. Nothing special. Let's bring you back to take care of these Chosen. You can't get another rune yet. But all of these troops that are coming back, make sure we go ahead and get them retreating. Chaos, or Chosen, pretty solid infantry unit. They're pretty heavily armored. They got their steel plate. Pretty cool looking unit. But we have our hammers hitting them in the back now, so they shouldn't last too much longer. And their left flank is getting ready to collapse. We did not put these guys on guard mode. But let's go ahead and make sure we keep advancing with our infantry. That right flank is done, so it's just cleaning up these troops here. Who is left? Why aren't these guys fully broken yet? Where's their last unit? That the end of it? There we go. Now we should get Grombrindal's special weapon. Hammers, as usual, went crazy. Iron Drakes, 124 kills. Even the Grudge throwers got 77. Spoilers, 121 and 103. Not too shabby. Our Runesmith got 55. Their Chosen put in a little work against us, 16 kills. Nothing major. I think we're gonna go for money and oath gold here. Don't need replenishment. Unit experience, income, and control would be kind of nice. But we're gaining XP rather nicely. Let's just go ahead and take the money. This is gonna give minus 5% upkeep. Post-battle loot, melee attack, weapon damage, and an ability. Nice.
How can I help? Demon Slayer.
Alright, you can go ahead and level up first. We will get your melee attack, which is now at 100.
You know who I am.
Our runesmith is finally immortal now that we have gotten him up to level 20. So anytime that he loses in battle, he'll just have a 5% cooldown duration until we can recruit him again. He will no longer permanently die.
Headed out.
Let's go ahead and take Spite Reach, colonize it, build up this army. We could get more Slayers in here. Let's combine these Ekron miners.
Slayer.
We have a max number already. Let's get our Slayer pirates then. I would get the Doomseekers, but their upkeep's 400. That's rather ridiculous. They don't have a good garrison. We don't need to fight this, so we won't. Go ahead and occupy it. And then Hellebron should only have 3 settlements left. Not really getting any grudges, but even with 2 turns left, we're all the way up to 82%, so I'm really not worried about it. We'll keep leveling you up, get you more physical resistance. It's up to 15% with an 8% ward save. Items. Income from mines, gold mines, and stone quarries, 8% local region. Yes, we'll get that. Does our runesmith need anything? No. Spell resistance, I'd rather have Talisman of Protection. Research, we just need 1 more turn until we can get the shield wall for our dwarf warriors. That also applies to our Longbeard units as well. Ammunition for miners, I'm not too worried about. Great weapons, again, not too worried about it. So we'll probably go after Vanguard proficiency so we can start upgrading our Iron Drakes, but once we get that research, we'll unlock this section as well. Grudge Settler unit capacity per army, we'll definitely take that. Buildings constructed, units recruited. We encountered a bunch of factions since we did that quest battle. And it took us into a different area temporarily. Territorial disputes and deaths. Alrighty, we have tons of things we can build. This is Altar of Ultimate Darkness. What do we really want to focus on upgrading right now, though? I mean, we did mention that we would turn this into a recruitment province, which means Harganeth is not going to be. At Grief, I feel like it'd almost be better to have recruitment over at Harganeth rather than Grond, if we're gonna keep expanding. It just depends what we do after Hellebron, so we'll think about that as we finish a few more turns. We are waiting to put walls in here. This is way up north in the corner, so we definitely don't need any recruitment there. And now that we've discovered all these factions, does anybody want treaties with us? Hellebron wants peace. We won't give it to her. Malachi is strength rank 21. At Grief still 19. His love's doing pretty well. Reichland number 5. What's going to be our next quest battle? Going to be for the Cloak of Valea. Gives more physical resistance and melee defense. That's pretty nice. And even this gives more physical resistance. So that's going to be another 15. We'll be at 35 with 26 ward save. Not bad. Our ward save is actually going to go down because we're going to replace the Talisman of Preservation. Quickly, let's check how we're doing on our grudges. Clan Molder's gone. Port of Labaris? Toledo's gone. They're expected to lose. Nagaron's gone from us. We also need to take out Cult of Pleasure in order to finish this one. So maybe we'll move towards Marathi next. Crooked Moon and Clan Moors, Silver Pinnacle. Houston, there's no room for you up here. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. See what happens during the end turn phase. They are building up another army in this northern territory. Won't be a threat to us. And then we'll probably push Grombrindal east. We can get diplomatic relations with Masters of Innovation, or more income from iron mines, gold mines, and stone quarries. We'll go ahead and get that. We unlocked our shield wall. Let's get Vanguard proficiency. Is there anything in here we want to get? Attrition, that's for sieging. Recruit rank, Income would be nice, but I don't know if we really have enough of those buildings to mean anything. Income from industry would be nice as well. Let's go for that real quick, because it's been a while since we've done any guild research.
How can I help?
Grombrindal, you can reach there, but so can you. I'd rather get Grombrindal moving towards the east. If we put you in tunneling, we can get you to the bridge.
I'm here. Doom chaser. By my back.
You do not have hardly any defenses. Should be nice and easy for us. And just auto-resolve another fight. Occupy, that completes this province, and we will go for growth. Seed of Rebirth. Heal per second. Nice. Province secured. We got level 10. For now, I think I'm just gonna keep buffing you up. Once rank 12 unlocks, we'll be able to go through his top line, which is pretty nice. Houston, you can't be up here, boss. Say hi, Houston. Say bye, Houston. Sorry, buddy.
If it speeds me doom, I'm for it.
Alright, not much we can do in terms of our characters this turn. Building wise, Iron Frost, not worried about defenses right this minute. Grand, we'll level up Grand. We can put income here. We're getting quite a bit of oath gold. This maxes out at 400 and construction cost. This is 360. We'll keep going for oath gold. This should be our last turn. We hit 83%, which is going to be the 4th tier. I think that's what we got last time. Is there a way to see what you're getting currently? Like, is that what that is, or is that just showing you how high we've gotten? I am not sure. Who has a lot of grudges? Nobody. I guess we'll just end the turn. Unless there's something we want to build. We have character runes. This gives an extra 10% ward save. But I feel like all of our lords are doing pretty well. Can our runesmith take runes?
The dwarfs need me.
You can. An extra 10% ward save would be nice to make him a little more defensive. Character runes. Let's get one of these. Apparently that gives us 3 of those, but that's all that we can ever get.
You have have my axe.
So we'll give our runesmith one. We might as well give Grombrindal another.
White dwarf.
And we'll give one to all three of our characters. 18% ward save,
You know who I am?
15,
The dwarf's
and 36. Not too shabby there. Alright, let's end the turn. See what happens. See if Hellebron tries to build up another army. She will try, but it won't be enough. Age of Reckoning. We got some more grudge settlers. We can go to war with the decadent host right now and get a large amount of grudges. I think we're gonna do that. We're just gonna push towards the decadent host next. They already don't like us very much. We'll start a new Age of Reckoning.
How can I help?
Try and finish Hellebron off. And yeah, look, 398 grudges from there. To max this out, we need 1920, so actually less than we've ever needed, which is nice. Yeah, 1920. Interesting that we need so little. You, my friend, can get ready to move up here. In fact, if we put you in encampment, should be able to replenish anywhere. We'll put you halfway in between. Even if they have an army, it should only be like weak marauders, so I'm not worried about it. We'll take Nagrar next just to finish off Hellebron and then push on the Frozen City. But this should definitely help us with our grudges. Nehek went to war with the Slaughterhorn, so again our south is going to be pretty occupied at the moment, which is good, because we don't really have the forces to deal with any threats from the south. Building wise, we can upgrade Elder Spire. We'll do it. That's gonna be all of our money. Diplomacy, we already checked. Can't get anything. Go ahead and end another turn. Been pretty easy for us so far. Hasn't been too bad. This is just the two areas, so let's take Glacial Gardens first. Still frozen climate, so it's suitable for us. Go ahead and auto resolve.
Everything was drawn once. This is again.
He hit level 11. Let's get melee defense. Keep boosting your survivability. Kislev is declaring war on some Empire factions, which is interesting. I would think that they have enough threats from the north. And let's finish off Hellebron one last time. We'll just auto-resolve it. She doesn't really have an army. It's just her and the garrison. And that'll be the end of her. I think 2 armies will be plenty enough to keep pushing north. Get Blade Master, 106 melee attack.
I am the White Dwarf.
Ambush defense chance. I don't think we have anybody that really ambushes. We're not gonna be against anybody that tunnels, beat paths, or world routes anytime soon. Let's just level up your scouting, see if we can get some more magic items.
I'll see it done.
Building wise, Iron Coast won't build. Nagaron can get more income. We'll have you an income hub. 540. Nagaron's gonna make us a bunch of money. We're only at 1%. We have 29 grudges. Once we take here, I mean, that's gonna give us almost a quarter by itself. End the turn. But yeah, once we start building our third army, we'll prepare it to push down south. We also have Hag Grief over here. That could still be a pretty big threat to us. So we'll have to watch out for them and the Decadent Host at the same time. Because we're pushing into Hag Grief territory. Hag Grief should be on the other side of the Decadent Host. Sword of Cain is claimed by Averlorn. We got some of our research done. Let's move out. Now if we raid, we don't take attrition, but we can only raid in our own territory. We take attrition basically anywhere we go over here. But we can get into our own territory. Doesn't look like there's an army in there yet. Grombrindal. You don't really need replenishment. Frozen City looks undefended. Garrison isn't that strong. So I'm assuming that the Decadent Host is occupied in the east. You're still only at war with me, but you only have 3 territories. Decadent Host is only at war with me. Same with Aghal. So they're going to start pushing their armies towards me for sure. Nothing there. We'll upgrade our Caldra. Probably end up getting rid of that building. Diplomacy. I'm surprised these boys. Why don't you want treaties with me? We're the same people. Dwarves must unite. What's the beef? Still only at 1%. Next turn we should have 2 battles though. Give us a little over 400 grudges. Should be easy enough. Should be easy enough. It's really when the armies start coming in that we're gonna face some pushback, which could be any turn. Any turn they could push us back. Slaughterhorn Tribe is wipeout already. We'll see if Exiles of Nehek go to war with Sisters of Avalorn. They might even go to war with Nagaryth. We'll have to pay attention to this. Because we do have treaties with Nagaryth. And if they get taken out by Caltep and they go to war, Caltep is going to like us a lot less.
You know who I am.
Because we have treaties in place with his enemies. We cannot reach here yet, but let's keep moving up. They don't have an army coming. Attack the Frozen City. See what's going on over here. Doesn't look like anything. We'll auto-resolve this. Only 157 losses. And that's going to be another territory that is ours. Get income. If we want to, we can do minimal recruiting here. I don't really want any of this stuff right now. Melee defense and missile strength for gyrocopters, grudge throwers, and iron drakes is okay. We'll get it for now just because we have 3 of those units. You could use some more grudge settler units. I wouldn't mind another iron drake, but what do we replace? Maybe we get rid of the grudge thrower? I think we'll hold off on it for now. Regiments of Renown unlocked. We got Iron Breakers and Iron Drakes. Those will be nice additions when we finally put them in.
How can I help?
Well, we're kind of steamrolling right now. It's kind of been easy for us since we have cleaned up Malekith. So I'm kind of just holding my breath here. Waiting for the hammer to drop down on us. We might as well keep on boosting our income. If eventually we want to make recruitment hubs, we'll just have to go ahead and change out the buildings, which it'll take some turns, but we don't really have our settlements built up in the positions that we want them to build recruitment hubs anyways, so I'm not gonna worry about it. The Nemesis Crown lies in a region owned by Reichland. That's pretty normal.
Who calls me?
You, my friend, can go ahead and take the Palace of Ruin. Boom. Easy money. Occupy. That puts you up to 12. So we'll get you more ward save and melee defense. That's 28. No, that put him up to 23. He was at 18 before. That was already showing the increase. But 78 melee defense is nice. This is going to be another province secure, and we got the Biting Blade, which is a great weapon. Not too worried about it. Upgrade the Palace of Ruin right away. We can't reach
Grombrindal.
Shagrath. They do have 2 armies.
Don't you fret, it's done.
Nothing quite coming from the east. This with the garrison we should be able to take out. We might have to fight it. Should be an easy auto resolve, but just in case it's not. Let's get Nagrar upgraded because that is a coastal settlement. Gonna be all of our money. World Takers, interestingly enough, want non-aggression. You're still at war with the Drowned and Clarkarond. You have trade with the Wood Elves. So if you like the Wood Elves and can team up against Kaltep, I'll take non-aggression with you.
Perhaps you may.
I'll take it. World Takers I won't take it with. You are at war with the Ecstatic Legions and Sarl. Sarl you're probably trying to vassalize. Surprised you're not at war with Kislev or the Empire. It looks like your armies just got beat, but you do have 8 settlements. Reichland already has 19. Sign a non-aggression pact. We completed that mission. The rest of our missions are just going to be quest battles.
You have my axe.
Won't do a quest battle yet. I don't think we can because we're in enemy territory anyways. But because we're about to take the settlement, and just in case another army pushes over, maybe once we take the settlement, we'll go ahead and start another quest battle up. We're at 24% for our Grudges. It would be kind of nice to take out that caravan. I believe that's the war host, which would be the Chaos Dwarves. But that's going to distract us too much. It is the Chaos Dwarves, though. Musion and Reichland, which means Reichland's pushing on Bretonnia. They already got Midland, it looks like. I wonder if they confederated with Boris, but yeah, they're all the way down here. So they're not pushing north quite yet. They're pushing south. Can't tell if Festus is still in it or not. These armies ran because they're scared. We might just go. We'll force march. Next turn we'll go into encampment. Go ahead and take this settlement. Their 2 armies are right here. Easy money.
It is time.
Surprised. Okay, right here is where we get into Chaotic Wasteland, which is uninhabitable. Charred Bastion's still gonna be frozen. We have quite a bit of territory already. It might be close to time to going to war with Exiles of Nehek. We might just, besides the Fortress of the Damned, we'll try and hold on to that, but anything east we might just end up raising. It'd be more of a pain to try and hold on to it. Before we upgrade anything, we'll do provincial capitals. We'll upgrade both of those. We'll upgrade our gold mine. That's gonna be all of our money. Grombrindal, your runesmith leveled up. I guess we'll get spell resistance for the Lord's army. Why not? Let's step you out real quick. And the next is going to be the Cloak of Valea. And we are up against the undead. An undead host has been discovered making its way into the roots of the mountains. The creatures were moving under a devious magical veil that left even Valea blind to their whereabouts. So she tasked the white dwarf with adding a new rune to her cloak to pierce this deceit. The rune is now in place and the location of the undead has been revealed. Although the cloak has been drained of its usual properties, they will no doubt return when this grudge has been settled. The white dwarf must purge this undead incursion into the Kara's Anchor at once. We actually don't have enough money to teleport, so we're just going to cancel one of the buildings we got, because we should get more money from doing this battle anyways. Cloak of Valea. Teleport. Where's this take us to? Region is Karak Vlag. I'm assuming the Dwarven Mountains. Reinforcements are expected. That main army, nothing special. We'll see what their reinforcements look like. The undead army is revealed and the white dwarf is keen to halt this trespass into Valea's realm. It is no surprise to Grombrindal that these dead Urks are led by a vampire. That must be dealt with quickly, but the rune that now glows brightly on the white dwarf's cloak foretells that several waves of undead, I'm assuming, are on its way.
Spoken to me. She who prepares the hearth, who secures our holes. Uskalar have been caught sneaking about like rat-men,
Uskalar.
trying to gain access to our mountains unseen. Well, I see you, scum, and by Valea's cloak, I'll have every last rotten one of you back in that ground, pushing up your tombstones.
Alrighty, so we actually start pretty close to him. We'll do the normal formation. You boys on the left. You boys in the middle. We might replace our Thunders with Iron Drakes, honestly, eventually. Not quite yet, but eventually. Middle reinforced. Grombrindal. Runesmith. They have no ranged or flyers, at least in their main army. We won't have to worry about that. But I'm assuming reinforcements are going to come from behind, so only be a matter of time. Yes, we want to take out these crypt ghouls. Go ahead and drop bombs. We absolutely demolish that unit. I don't even know if they'll be able to reach us. Iron Drakes obliterated that zombie unit. We'll keep an eye on our map, just in case these boys want to get testy with us. Grombrindal powered up has 1.1k weapon strength and 116 melee attack. I'd like to see him take on Valkia now that he has his upgrades. I'd like to see that. Enemies are reinforcing from the back here. That's kind of what we were worried about. Let's send you over. The Terrorgeist is really our biggest threat, and now we have Vargeist in our back. Let's see if we can move the Quarrelers up. Try and focus this Terrorgeist, move the Quarrelers back. Grombrindal, I could use you against these Vargeists. Hammers should do okay against them. It's really our quarrelers that I'm worried about, but now we should have these quarrelers firing down on them. Let's get our runes going. Damage resistance on yourself because you're taking on a Vargeist. I know you're knocked down. Can you still get this off? Let's cast this real quick. We'll also reduce his melee attack and melee defense. Perfect. These Vargeist should go quickly. We'll increase our melee defense over here and make our units unbreakable. Hammers are taking a beating. They've only lost 8 troops, but their HP is faltering. Those guys are done for. Archers focus the Vargeist. Dwarf warriors get cut in. We actually didn't even use our shield wall, but they didn't have missile units, so it's not a big deal. Runesmith, you're taking a beating. Let's see if we can get you out of there. Oh, the breath attack. And he's down. That battle really wasn't bad at all. It was just that they were able to hit our back lines. If we would have just backed up a little bit, we would have been perfectly fine. Easy quest battle. Easy quest battle. 83 kills, 170 on our Iron Drakes. Granted, a lot of those kills were zombies, so I won't give them too much credit, but they're already maxed out level. Hammers are nearly max level as well. Both sets, actually. Dwarf Warriors getting 106. Yeah, it was really just a Terrorgeist. We'll get extra control in this province. And the unit XP this time. Loca Valea. You can go back in the settlement so you stop taking attrition and can replenish. You got a level. Miners, Dwarf Warriors, and Longbeards. Not really the end goal for this army. Iron Drakes and Flame Cannons. We do get buffs here for them. Ability number of uses +4. Yes, please. That's gonna be our ability that we usually only use once at a time, or once per battle. Let's go back in and upgrade those buildings we were upgrading. We got a ton of money. Hagreef, let's upgrade you because you are on our southern border. Arganeth, you can upgrade. Research is available. You need one more research. We'll spend the Oath Gold and get that in a turn. And then we'll go back to military. Just a quick check. Nobody but the World Takers wants treaties. Decadent Host is still rank 13. They have another Dark Fortress here. I'm assuming that they have at least one more. So I don't think we'll be able to cripple their economy like we did with Valkia. We're definitely going to have to take on some full strength armies. It'll be nice for the challenge though. We need a good challenge. We've been steamrolling quite a bit lately. Attrition, rank gain for our Runesmith. Technology's finished. Exiles of Nehek went to war with the Drown. That'll make them and Nagaryth more friendly. Apparently Middenland is still alive. We can't reach their settlement yet, so let's go ahead and move up in encampment mode. They are sending one army up. Let's move Grombrindal up as well. There's one of the Decadent Host armies. Being an encampment gives us +5 melee defense, all of our units. I wish we could buff him up more. His stats are not that great. 35 melee defense for a hero. Oof. This one is for your weapon damage. We'll just keep upgrading your runes. Both of these armies together, I think Grombrindal can take. This army has nothing special. He does have Herald Hammerstorm, which is a tough hero, but Grombrindal should be able to face him. Then they have Death Magic, which will have Spirit Leech, which is a little tough.
Refused.
This army, horrible.
One flag. All right.
We move up. It doesn't look like anybody's reinforcing. So if they want to attack with all three armies, I willingly invite them to do so. Keep upgrading provinces first. We'll get you wine, which gives you public order. How's our public order doing? Frigid Wasteland's pretty low. Other than that, we're doing okay. Campaign movement range +5. Let's go ahead and get this first. This is for commandments, hero capacity and control, ambush defense chance, global and local recruitment capacity, research rate, corruption, lord recruit rank. Research rate is up, so this is only going to take 3 turns? Or did we already research this for a turn and then change it for some reason? I do not know. Not gonna worry about any of the buildings. Diplomacy, always good to check. Nothing. And then turn and see if they attack us. See if they want to get bold. I also don't know if Grombrindal can get Lightning Strike, because his blue line isn't normal. That's 3 armies. This is only a heroic victory. It's not a decisive. Still says casualties low. But this is a big battle. Big battle. Don't really have any ranged troops. They do have quite a bit of Marauder Horsemen. They do have some Aspiring Champions and Herald. Let's fight it though. Why not? Let's have a nice, good, big battle to introduce us to Prince Sigvald's armies. See what he's capable of with his vassals. They're coming in on the right side, so we'll probably post up far left. Oh, far left is going to be downhill, though. They're going to be coming uphill. We'll post up on this even ground. Hammers, Dwarf Warriors on the right. Miners, middle, with your Gunners and Iron Drakes. Hammers and Dwarf Warriors on the left. Spoilers on each side. Gyrocopters will keep you in the back for now because they have a lot of Marauder Horsemen. Grombrindal, Runesmith. Start battle. And let's go ahead and even out our lines. How is line of sight? Not great for our gunners, to be honest. Let's put our gunners and Iron Drakes here and move everything accordingly. This is our right flank. Our left flank. And our grudge thrower. Let's line you guys up a bit.
Go! Kill X! Nothing can stop us. Move!
And now we wait for him.
Nothing can stop us.
Line of sight for you gunners. You might have it. But I think I'll move you up just a tad. Wait for reinforcements to come in. We'll go ahead and speed up time a bit while we wait. They're probably going to just have an extremely long line of infantry. Let's spread out as thin as possible. And then all dwarf warriors, check out your shield wall. Perfect. Now they should come towards us.
Is it time?
The purple and the orange line up together to try and take us on. Ooh, it's getting a little laggy there. Game did not like that. I think we're ready to face them.
Select target.
Focus the center of their infantry line.
We demand blood.
Let's thin you guys out a bit.
Move now.
They do have javelin men in the middle. Where's Harold? Harold Hammerstorm, where are you at, my friend? Like to have a little face-off with Grombrindal. You don't mind.
Missiles ready.
Let's put our guys on guard mode. That way when we give them an attack target, they won't go and chase.
We'll guard it.
But we definitely need to focus on their missile cav. Missile units in general. They're already trying to hit us with Spirit Leech. Thankfully, Grombrindal has quite a bit of health. They're gonna go after our Runesmith. What does this give you? Extended effect duration. Go ahead and cast that. Grombrindal, you actually need to stay in front here. We'll pop that. They have chariots running through the back, which is not good. We're probably gonna have to rely on our right archers a bit. We need to pull our Iron Drakes back.
Stop us. As you say.
They are into our archer lines. Need to reform our archers here. I don't know where Harold is.
Move now.
Archers, go ahead and move back. Gyrocopters, go ahead and hit their range units.
The way of bless our aid.
You are up against our gunners. You go after our Chaos Warriors here. Take out those Marauder Horsemen. Our line seems to be doing well. Just need to take out this missile cav. Go in against these aspiring champions with our hammers, because these guys are going to probably do work on us. Alright, perfect. We took them out. Our left side is certainly struggling a bit. Alright, let's finish off this cav. You guys can focus over here. Their center and right is collapsing. It's literally just this right side. Let's overcast our explosive rune. Perfect. It did some nice damage. Take out the troops in the back. Gunners are getting hit by the chariots again. You guys can come back. You guys are taking focus fire from their Marauder Horsemen. Hammers are struggling. Hammers are struggling. Gunners, I need you to get some nice volleys off on these chariots. These guys are becoming an issue for us. You guys take out the javelins. You guys help against the Chaos Warhounds. You guys try and move back. I need you guys in the back line over here. Grombrindal's not doing anything. Let's increase our melee defense.
Vengeance! Fire! Reload! Fire! Gyrocopter! Let's start shooting!
Alright, finish those guys off. Thunders, you can go back in the middle, to be honest.
Let the vengeance begin! Ready to strike!
Make sure we're finishing off these Marauder Horsemen as they keep coming back,
Move now!
being a nuisance to us.
To it!
Is this where Herald is? Is this why we're... Yes. That is why we're struggling so bad over here.
The clans unite!
Runesmith. Let's get extra damage on these boys. Grombrindal, I need you to go after Herald. These miners got obliterated. I'm just gonna guess by friendly fire, to be honest. Probably had our Iron Drakes pouring into them. Also need to take out that Lord. Hammers are down to 34. They've been taking on unit after unit. We'll have to see how many kills they get afterwards. Grombrindal versus Herald. Chaos spawn in the back. Their Lord is retreating. All of you boys can come over and help on this flank. Gunners and Iron Drakes line up behind them. Hammers finally broke these units. Now it's just a duel. Grombrindal hasn't taken any damage this whole time. He's crazy. He's a tank. Alrighty, my friends, you are toasting our own troops. We definitely didn't have low casualties here. And we have 2 more armies to face after this. So we're going to have to retreat Grombrindal. For sure. We don't have any troops to really run them down either. But this could be an opportunity to replace some of our units. 342 kills on our hammers. 235 on our Iron Drakes. Dwarf Warriors nearly got 200. Grudge Thrower 111. To be truthful, we only lost 473 units, which isn't that bad. We'll definitely take some replenishment after this fight. And then we might retreat. 11%'s a decent amount. Herald's dead. They lost their Chaos Spawn Chariots, Aspiring Champions. This army isn't going to do anything. Neither is this army, really. Take the replenishment. Allow them to flee. I don't really care about relations with this guy, because we'll just end up confederating him from Grudges anyways. Look how many Grudges these guys are going to give us. We're already at 80%. That's crazy. That is crazy. Grombrindal leveled up twice. That's characters, recruitment cost, recruit rank, global recruitment capacity, and let's start getting you Lightning Strike. Because if they're going to keep swarming us with armies, that's going to be useful.
You know who I am.
Is there anybody we want to put into this army? Hammers have been amazing for us. But I'd be really sad to see all this veterancy go. Let's move with our Demon Slayer first. Take the Shard Bastion.
Die gloriously. We can hold this.
We need defenses here for sure. You are level 13. Cause fear and terror. Melee attack and weapon strength. Ward save when fighting against demons of chaos. Now that's just demons of chaos. That's not warriors of chaos. Are we going up against any demons anytime soon? I mean, literally the demon of chaos could be soon, but not before he levels up again. We'll upgrade your melee attack. Rank gain, traits gained. War declared. Barg in the ag hole. Okay.
I'm ready.
Now with you boys, Sigvald has some Hellstriders of Slaanesh, 4 Chaos Warriors, a Hell Cannon. This army, ooh, they have the 2 legendary heroes, 3 Chaos Spawns, Patrols, some Chariots.
I deny this, as I deny you.
Now if I attack this army, it should only be the 2. This third one won't get in. This 12 stack.
Absolutely not.
Sigvald and this weakened army can we take? Grombrindal. I feel fairly confident in this fight, I'll be honest. And this is gonna max out our grudges already. A Pyrrhic victory where we lose 4 units. They take a minute 56 to get in. We are going to have to rush their line before this army comes in, so we can try and... They do get the 4th army. Let's quick save it and retreat.
How can I help?
We cannot get back into our settlement.
You have my axe. Forward. You are.
I thought attacking him that this guy would be far enough. All 3 of them is a different story.
You will be sacrificed.
I think that they'll be able to reach us if we force march.
You know who I am. Our enemies shall
Oh, we can get back in.
moving out.
That's not gonna be much better, but it doesn't look like they can reach us next turn, so that'll give us a turn to replenish and a turn for this army to move down. So I think we're gonna go with that. Let's check diplomacy real quick. Nothing. Building wise, Frozen City, and you're pretty close, but I don't expect them to move past Grombrindal. Any places that we can upgrade? And there. I think the rest of the money we'll hold on to. And let's end one last turn to see what the Decadent Hosts do. An extra turn of replenishment will be nice. It'll help us take on those 3 armies. They might even move back. Which means that we should probably link up our 2 armies. Sigvald is moving up. I think we'll take that. I think that's what we want. If we move Grombrindal up, it's just his army. Is anybody ambushing? It's a 1v1 against Prince Sigvald. He's got 2 of his legendary equipment. He's level 19, but mostly blue line, so he shouldn't have a lot of buffs himself. 90 and 64, 561. We're better than him in every aspect. He does have sporadic attack, sporific musk, but even with that debuff, we're still stronger than Sigvald. And then he has a Sorcerer of Slaanesh, so he is gonna get some magic down. I think we have to play aggressive here because of that Hell Cannon. We're gonna have to move up. Probably would be better for us just to auto-resolve it, but since it's our first battle against Prince Sigvald, we're definitely going to fight it. But we're going to save that for next episode. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.